Okay, so at this point, we've pretty much got our project set up in Sony Vegas. We've got all of the stuff we need to create our video imported into the project, and it sits over here in the clip bin. Now that's all that's left here is just to get started. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Feel free to follow along step by step, video by video, if if you want to. But if you feel like you're starting to get the hang of something and you don't want to watch every single step of the way, you can feel free to skip ahead a couple videos or a couple steps if you want. That's entirely up to you. Depends on how you're understanding this stuff. But basically, I'm going to cover this step by step every minute of the process, just like we did with the creating the slide module. So it's totally up to you if you want to follow right along or skip ahead if you feel like you're getting the hang of things. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing that you want to do is just click and drag your slide video down into the timeline. Now before I do that, I just want to point out that I had the wrong file imported in the last video. If you remember that I imported a file called prelaunch.wmv, that was basically the PowerPoint's exported video version. What I decided to do is I decided to do it the other way. I decided to record my screen while I was watching the slideshow in sync, while listening to my audio, so the slides would be kind of in sync with everything. I did not use the PowerPoint export version for this video. So I just deleted that old file and imported the one I need. This is the one I actually want right here. So what you want to do, regardless of the way of how you converted your slides to video, you want to take that video and import it, or just click and drag it down into your timeline like this. So this is the completed video of my slides, and I basically recorded my screen as I was going through the slideshow while listening to the audio. So it should be in sync with my audio for the most part. Now, I usually do mess up a couple parts, during this process, so I'll have to fix that. You'll see how I do it. Like, for example, I might change a slide too early, or I might forget to change a slide. So you'll see me fix those things in this video. The first thing I want to point out before I go any further is the audio track. If you remember, I'm actually recorded this video by recording my screen with Camtasia, and Camtasia actually also records my system audio, so it's actually recording the MP3 file playing in the background as I'm listening to it, and that's not the audio that I want. I want the neat and polished MP3 file that we created back in our voiceover module. So I want to get rid of the audio that came with this video here. We only care about the visuals. So you can see over here in the timeline that the audio and video is linked together and they move together, and if I can't delete one and keep the other, if I delete it, they'll both just disappear. So what I want to first do is just ungroup the video from the audio so I can delete the audio and leave the video. So to do that, just click on the clip here and then just tap U on your keyboard. Now U basically is the command for ungroup. So now you can basically see that the audio and the video are ungrouped from each other, and I can click on the audio and just delete it. So we're left over with the visuals, which is all we need. The next thing that I'm going to do here is just click and drag our voiceover audio down into the timeline, and this is the audio that we actually want. This is the polished and finished audio. Now you notice that the tracks here are not the same length. They're pretty close, but they're not the same. And this is normal. You're never going to get the finished audio and the video, at the same length. You're not going to get them perfect. And like I said, we have a lot of things that we're going to have to fix through our slide video, or at least a few of them. So the first thing you want to do is just go to the front of the timeline, and you want to line up your audio where you want it to start in relation to the slide. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop talking and just press play and do that, so you can just watch and see how I do that.
Hey, what's up? It's Peter Beatty here, and I'm here with my friend Jamie Go Get a Garside. And if you're a local marketer, a web designer, or if you just make money by selling websites to local businesses, we got something really cool to show you.
Okay, so it seems so far that our audio and video is pretty lined up pretty good. But there, if you notice in the beginning of the video, you'll see my taskbar on my computer down there. And this basically showed up, wasn't expecting that to happen. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to overlay that with a blank image so you don't see that. So let me just go ahead and go back here and press play just to see where I want to cut that out.
Hey, what's up? It's Peter Beattie here, and I'm here with my friend Jamie Go Get a Garside.
Actually, you know what? We're going to move the audio ahead just a little bit so that it lines up exactly the point when Jamie and mine picture, or our pictures, come onto the screen, which will be right about there. So I want my audio. I'm going to trim the beginning there. I want my audio to be right about there. So now let's listen to it.
Hey, what's up? It's Peter Beattie here, and I'm here with my friend Jamie Go Get a Garside. And if you're a local marketer, a web designer, or if you just make money by selling websites to local businesses, we've got something really cool to show you here today in this video. We've got something that's going to save you loads of time and help you do it.
Okay, so the audio seems to be lined up pretty good. We can adjust it later if we need to. But what we need to fix still is the beginning of the video where you see my taskbar.
Hey, what's up?
There. That blank white space, I kind of want to keep it there because I like to have, I want to have the background music playing before everything starts. You'll see the fact, if you've seen the final video, you'll notice that you can hear the background music playing over a white slide for just a few seconds before I actually start talking. And this is what I want to have this effect in this video as well. So let's go ahead and fix this issue where we see my taskbar down here. To do that, go to a portion of your video that is good, which is basically right here. It's a blank white screen. Okay, and just take a snapshot of this video by clicking Save Snapshot to File. Okay, this will save icon here. And what this is going to do is it's going to save an image of what you see right here on your computer. So I just picked a location of where I want to save that screenshot. I'm just going to click Save, and you can see that Sony Vegas automatically imports it into our clip bin. So I'm just going to click and drag this image down onto our timeline above our video so that it overlays our video. And I want to cut it off right where our audio starts. Okay? So now watch what happens. We'll have a blank white screen, and we will not see my taskbar.
Hey, what's up? It's Peter Beattie here.
And the video starts perfectly. So I'm basically using an image to overlap any screw-ups that I have on the screen. So I'm going to pause this video or stop it here right now that we've got to a good stopping point, and we're going to continue on in the next video. I'll see you over there.